You ignored the red light symbol on the dashboard. 5 minutes later, you're stranded in the middle of nowhere and your mechanic gives you a $5,000 quote. Dashboard warning lights are meant to be taken seriously. Here are 12 of the most important ones. Don't ignore them, especially number 4 and 6. Number 1, oil pressure warning light, red oil can icon. We begin with the dreaded red icon, which usually indicates low oil pressure. It's your engine's way of saying, yeah, I just might self-destruct. It usually means that your engine isn't getting the lubrication it needs. Kind of like shaving your face with sandpaper. Low oil pressure can cause all sorts of trouble, including engine knocking, reduced power, and overheating. The reason? It could be one of several issues. Either you're driving with low oil in the pan, or it's contaminated. You might also be dealing with a mechanical issue like a faulty oil pump, which means the oil isn't able to circulate. Or you just might have a fried oil sensor, which doesn't know what on earth is going on and is giving false alarms. Anyways, if it's an oil level issue, replace the oil fluid after looking for leakage. Otherwise, it's a mechanical issue, and you must have it repaired. But don't drive with this light on unless you want your engine to be seized. Number 2, engine temperature warning, thermometer icon. Another harbinger of doom is the thermometer icon. It doesn't take a degree in nuclear physics to realize that the engine is overheating. Specifically, one of a number of things could be wrong. The coolant level could be low due to leakage or evaporation. Your car may even show a low coolant warning light as a result of this. If not, then your water pump or thermostat might be busted, and so the coolant is unable to circulate. There might even be a blockage in the radiator due to debris, which may not allow the coolant to pass through. Other issues include, but aren't limited to, a faulty radiator fan, low oil levels, or the worst of them all, a head gasket leak, the automotive version of open heart surgery. The best course of action is to pull over and turn off the engine, and wait for help. If you're unable to do that, shut off your AC and turn on the heater to improve the conditions inside the engine. Have the issue diagnosed immediately so you don't add an extra zero to your repair bill. Number 3, battery charging system light. This light indicates that your battery isn't receiving the charge that it's supposed to from the car's alternator. You can tell this as it displays a symbolic battery with a plus and minus sign. The battery's terminals might be loose or have corrosion on them. This hinders the flow of electricity as the circuit is incomplete. Otherwise, you may have a problem with your alternator. Its belt might be more worn than use dental floss. If it isn't, the device's current output must be measured. Additionally, there could be problems with the battery itself, as it may have damaged cells, or there could be trouble with the wiring of the system. Either way, have it checked out so you're not left stranded with a dead battery thinking about your life choices. Number 4, check engine light, CEL. The most infamous dashboard light on this list, it's like your girl saying, we need to talk. The engine light turns on when a sensor detects something unusual. The light shows an outline of an engine, and there's a lot that can turn it on. From loose gas caps to failing catalytic converter, with faulty O2 sensors in between. Even poor fuel quality can cause this infamous warning. When you get this light, put your car through an OBD2 scanner and figure out exactly what's wrong. Ignoring it can cause catastrophic damage to your car and wallet. Number 5, brake system warning light. Whether you're speeding on the highway or driving slowly in stop-start traffic, if your brakes fail, you're bound to hurt someone, even yourself. The brake warning light, depicted by a circle with an exclamation mark inside, shows you that all's not well with your braking system. It could mean a number of things. Maybe you forgot the handbrake, but that's just the mildest issue. The brake fluid levels might be low, meaning that your brakes will underperform due to lack of pressure in the master cylinder. Other causes can include worn out brake pads or even a fused brake light. You might also see the ABS light come on, which indicates a malfunctioning anti-lock brake system. While this isn't as dangerous in most cases, a faulty ABS system means your tires can lock up when you brake suddenly. Even worse, you might not be able to stop in slippery conditions. Take this light seriously or learn how to crash gracefully. The choice is yours. Just like your choice to hit subscribe on our channel for countless tips on saving thousands of dollars in car repairs. Number 6, transmission temperature light. Did you know that your transmission can overheat as well? That's right. Specifically, the automatic transmission can heat up under lots of stress. In comes the transmission temp light, displaying a thermometer inside a gear. It is usually caused by low transmission fluid, which leads to a lack of lubrication. We're sure you've heard that somewhere before. Stop-start traffic or even towing can cause this issue, especially under extreme temperatures. Smaller cars tend to have less durable gearboxes, and so they suffer from this more commonly. Always remember to stop to let the gearbox cool down and ensure that the fluid is in order. Number 7. Airbag warning light, SRS. Airbags are arguably the most crucial safety system in your car. But do you know that up to 18% of the time, they fail to deploy due to a malfunction? Well, this comes as no surprise when drivers often tend to ignore the airbag warning light. This light is depicted by a person sitting with a circle above them, also known as the SRS light. This one indicates that your airbags won't deploy in case of a crash. It is usually a warning that the airbag sensors might not be functioning properly, and they won't be able to detect that a crash has occurred. Your sensors could be fine, and the issue may also be found in the wiring or airbag computer. Since it is necessary to wear seatbelts in order to deploy the airbags, the SRS light can also indicate bad seatbelt pretensioners. Have this light checked out unless you want to check the structural integrity of your face. Number 8. TPMS light, tire pressure monitoring system. As discussed in our video on the best car features you're probably ignoring, underinflated tires not only make your driving more inconvenient, but they also make it more dangerous. While they can cause uneven wear and a bad fuel economy, they also increase the chances of your tires exploding in the summer. The TPMS light displays a horseshoe shape with an exclamation point inside it. When it turns on, it indicates low tire pressure, which is a sign for you to fill up your tires as required. If the light comes on frequently, then you may have a puncture. The light also comes on in case of overinflation, when your car rides like a pogo stick. Take action before your tires stage a mutiny against you. Number 9. Traction control light. You don't need it until you absolutely do. After all, this is the system dedicated to preventing wheel spin. It works to maintain traction on slippery surfaces, preventing you from skidding off and crashing the car. The traction control light displays a car with wavy lines underneath, or the letters TC with a line through it. It is normal to have it flashing as it indicates the system is working to ensure grip. But if the light stays on constantly, it usually means there's a fault with the wheel speed sensor. Other culprits include the system itself, or in some cases, low tire pressure. If you live in an area with a high chance of hydroplaning, make sure the system works perfectly. Otherwise, you're just driving a slip and slide death trap. And number 10, steering system warning light, power steering or EPS. There are 2 types of steering warning lights that can come on. The first is the one for the hydraulic power steering, showing a steering icon with an exclamation mark. It usually turns on in case of low power steering fluid or the hydraulic pump. The second is the EPS light, which turns on in cars with electric power steering. The reason for the light can be anything from electric motor or sensors. Even a poor battery or alternator can lead to low voltage, and this can also trigger the light. Anyways, this is not a light you should ignore unless you want your steering to feel like you're arm wrestling a bear. Number 11, service vehicle soon, wrench light. Depending on the make of the car, these lights are either a friendly reminder or the beginning of a nightmare. In most cases, it's a maintenance reminder based on the interval set by the manufacturer. Otherwise, it could be a minor, non-emission related issue like problems with sensors. Oftentimes, this light is a warning sign of a bigger issue, of something bigger, and might be accompanied by another dashboard light. If it is a service reminder, make sure to take your car for the usual lube and filter changes. If not, then you can save a lot of money by diagnosing the issue before it gets serious. Bonus for diesel cars. Fuel system warning, water and fuel. Only 3% of American cars run on diesel. If you're one of the people who drive them, then you should know about the dash light symbols. They all indicate that there's water in the fuel filter, which can cause rust and corrosion, along with lower engine performance. You're supposed to immediately locate and drain the fuel water separator. Look up its location on your owner's manual and see how you can drain it until clean fuel comes out. Have this problem often? Maybe you should refuel from somewhere else or have your fuel system inspected for leaks. Glow plug light, diesel only. Glow plugs heat up the combustion chambers of diesel cars to help them start. The glow plug light illuminates when you switch on the ignition, showing a coil system. It is supposed to turn on once you start the car. If it doesn't, we have a problem. and the glow plugs are not heating properly, or there might be an issue with the relay. Ignoring the light will decrease engine performance, and the cops might also pull you over in the name of emissions. If it's really cold outside, the engine may not start at all. So get your car to a mechanic ASAP and have the issue fixed. Speaking of mechanics, our last video covered 10 expensive secrets mechanics are hiding about your suspension. Maybe check it out. So there you have it, 14 lights that can save your wallet, dignity, and even your life. Unless you ignore them. Then you're just playing Russian roulette with a wrench. Thanks for watching. Till next time, see you on the road.